welcome to my channel. My name's Lizzie. Still recovering from COVID. Since I can't do anything but lay around and recover, I'm just gonna hit you up with some pickle piles and some random readings now that I'm able to talk a little bit better. So this is a connect to your spirit guides and angels for some life advice that you need right now. This is a lot like our connect to a departed loved one, but instead of a departed loved one coming through, these are your guardian angels and your spirit guides. So I want you to vibe out to the stickers I'm going to hold up, and when you find a sticker you like, go to the description box below, find your timestamp, and go. I'll see you at your pile. But here is pile 1. We're going to call this the Cowboy Astronaut. Space Cowboy. Vibe out to it. Is it calling to your heart? Alright, and pile 2, we're going to call this one the Musical Astronaut. Super cute. Floating in space on a record. Is it calling to you? And pile 3, we're going to call it the Snowboarding Astronaut. It's about almost that time of year. I don't want the snow. I don't want it at all. But I know a lot of you do like to snowboard and love to ski, so I'm sure you're looking forward to that, and my snowmobilers out there. Alright, go to the description box below, find the timestamp, and I'll see you at your pile. Ta-ta for now. Pile 1, you picked the Space Cowboy. Sorry, I'm being a nerd. Alright, let's get into it. What does your spirit guides and your angels want you to know? Ooh, starting off hard with a pamper. You need some self-love time. Self-care is a necessity, not a luxury. You need to spend more time taking care of yourself, getting rest, zenning out, saging yourself, and getting rid of negative energies at the end of your day. I think you'll start to feel a big difference there as far as when you're waking up in better energy, having more overall energy, being more positive in your mind space. All that comes from taking that time to have a bath or pamper yourself, make yourself feel good. We have past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. They want you to let go of past hurts and past people and start working on this. Or this is what you're currently healing from, and why they want you to start putting that love into yourself. You know, when we break up with someone or we go through something hard, the first thing we stop doing is self-caring. We stop getting our nails done or our beard trimmed or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be gender specific, but in order to heal, you need to pamper and love yourself and be calm and patient. And I think that it's time to let go of a lot of the past stuff that you've been thinking about, past people, past situations, past mistakes. It's not worth dredging up that old energy all the time. Ooh, number 22, manifest your dreams. Focus on your vision, seek satisfaction and contentment. I think that they see you trying to manifest up here a happy family or a partner or maybe babies, or just finding out your life finding what your life purpose is, what direction you should go from here. A lot of you in this category, group 1, I feel like are looking for love, but are still connected to past love, past hurts, past situations, or still are currently in things that you're not dealing with that you should be. But overall, to me, you're trying to manifest something. I'm focusing on the house. Maybe you're trying to manifest money to find stability for your family. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you're looking for a new job. It's like you're asking spirit and you're asking yourself a lot of questions about your future. You're very future oriented at this time, as far as your mind space and what you're trying to manifest, but your heart is stuck in the past. And I think that perhaps that's blocking some of your manifestations. And they say by healing the past and your past hurts, and by putting the love into yourself and raising your vibrations, that's going to help you really manifest these things that are good for you and the things that you want. Ooh, Earth Angel. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. I think you are an Earth Angel on this earth. I think you have an important purpose. I think your energy is very vital to the people around you. And when you're in a very hurtful place, that takes you out of this Earth Angel energy. Being able to be out here to help other people requires a level foundation within yourself, and I think they're calling on you to heal, because this is what you're going to be stepping into as far as life purpose. This could be anything as far as nurse, counselor, charity work, or you could have someone coming in for you, Earth Angel, that's going to help you remember what it is that you were trying to manifest, help you see what real love is, help you heal from this pain of, it could be past, like people, you could be grieving like physical losses, like a death, or you could be grieving relationships. And I think you're perhaps coming in to, not only do I feel like you are an Earth Angel, but I feel like the person maybe you're trying to manifest, or they're just bringing in an Earth Angel to help heal this heart, this heaviness in your heart. I'm having a hard time articulating feelings, and perhaps that's what you're struggling with at this time. We have effort, number 13. Spirit wants you to put the effort into healing. By putting that self-love and self-care, maybe talking to someone, maybe finding a healthy release of pent-up emotions and pain, finally allowing yourself to cry and get the toxicity out of your body. It's time to put the effort into healing, and put your energy into more positive, happier vibe for yourself and your life. Ooh, we have success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. You want success in love. You want a successful relationship. You want equal give and take with the efforts. And I feel like this is what you're manifesting. Equal give and take, whether that's within a relationship and a healing, or someone new coming into your life. I think you really are manifesting love. And if you want to manifest it and you don't currently have it and it's not coming in for you, it's because you're holding on to past hurts and past pain, and they want you to put the effort into having success with healing so that the good things can come into your life. We have duality. Yeah, this is understanding that everybody has good and bad parts of themselves. You need to love the good and as much as you love the bad. This is acceptance of self. This is what they want you to focus on. We all make mistakes. We all need to heal in our own way and take our own time about it. Sorry, I'm losing my voice again. But bananas also talk about, when you get pains in your legs, when you're like kids or teenagers and they're growing, or you're just doing a lot of physical activity, you get those body aches, right? Everybody tells you to eat a banana for potassium, so I feel like some of you might need that advice. You're having physical pains. I think you need some potassium. That's some advice from your angels. But this also talks about pain. With pain comes growth, and the pain that you're feeling is teaching you. Pain is our biggest lesson, and it's our biggest motivator, and all this wrong love that you're trying to heal from is only pushing you towards what is right and teaching you to appreciate it more, if that's a better explanation of. I think you're asking, why is this happening, or why did this happen to me? Why were my intentions good, but other people, I think you've been used and hurt, and you're angry, but you're asking a lot of questions, and Spirit's main response to you is, life is pain, but pain is what teaches us, and it's not to hurt you, it's to better you. They are always are out here trying to protect us from pain. They don't want us to suffer. They don't want us to be these heavy, burdened people, and why they step in and help us heal in the first place. And I think all of this that you're learning is only going to help you help others heal in the future. So you're learning very valuable messages from Spirit and learning to communicate with your own guides, but you're also learning a lot about yourself and why you have carried around what you have. You have Archangel Raphael. This is the angel that comes in when you're healing, especially from family and love traumas. Your heart is really affected. Raphael is the nurturer, the lover, the one that hugs you up. All angels hug you up, but Raphael has that extra touch when you're hurting. Yeah, this is about your base. Spirit wants you to talk about your center, your focus. Like you have very good things coming towards you. You have very good things that you're manifesting. So they want you to really make sure your foundation is ready to build upon, because you have stuff coming at you fast. So right now, in this time, in this moment, it's about healing for you and putting love into yourself. We have parents here, so maybe work on co-parenting if you do have children and your relationship with the other parent isn't very good. I feel like Spirit's stepping in to say, remember that your relationship as parents does affect the child, and it affects how they view love and relationships in the future. And you could ultimately, show them that, families sometimes get it wrong and don't stay together, but can stay together as a family and accept other people. Like, if you get divorced and remarry and they have siblings, like it can be a beautiful thing. It doesn't have to be hard and toxic, although that takes a lot of time and work. But this could also be talking about healing your relationship with your parents and your inner child as well. If you're not currently experiencing kid stuff with your kid's parent, this could be about you and your parents and your relationship, and them asking you to really to solidify and heal that family trauma, so that you can go forward in the future with peace in your hearts and enjoy your future together without these burdens. We have compassion and brilliant idea. I think that you're going to get a lot of brilliant ideas as far as your workspace, and a lot of creative ideas if you're a creative person. But I think this talks about a lot of great ways of bringing people together. You're just unnatural in that way. And I think by healing your family and healing yourself, you're teaching yourself how to turn around and be a light worker and heal other people in the future. You're learning a lot of valuable lessons about that in this time. So I would really continue to work on this compassion for yourself. Don't get frustrated. Healing ourselves takes the longest, and it's the hardest work, and healing our families is the same way, but it all starts there. You can't turn around and heal other people in the world if you're going through your own stuff. So I feel like Spirit's like, now is the time for you to go through your own stuff, because they're going to be calling on you to be this brilliant leader for others in the future. Yeah, surrender your frustration. Remember that things happen when they're meant to, not when you want them to. And we get very frustrated about timelines and what we think we deserve and what we don't want to deal with. And we just want to skip over all the hard parts. This is something we all go through, but we can't. Spirit's saying, whoa, whoa, whoa. You have to feel the growing pains. You have to feel the hurt, and you have to do the hard work that nobody really wants to do, but it gets you to the other side. You can't fake your way through healing. And I think you get frustrated with yourself because you want to be here, but your body's still here. It's a dance between your mind and your body, and they're gonna get there at different times. Just take a deep breath. You're going to be healed. You are going to get to the finish line. You are forgetting yourself in your own pain in relationships. I think you always are a bit of a people pleaser, and in doing that, you're putting your own heart and your own needs back. And Spirit's like, we want you to start putting yourself first, not asking you to be like an overly selfish person, and it's okay to be selfish for a period of time for healing and for balancing, and that's what Spirit's calling on you to do. Take a step back. This is you time to heal your heart, to heal your family, and have a strong foundation, and take that time, and it's okay to do that. That's not selfish. They need you to be okay because you have big shit coming. Pile one. Let's close it out with some tarot. We have 5 of Cups. I think you are very sad. There's a level of grief here. I'm not sure if you're grieving a person or a relationship, but this is where your focus needs to be, healing this sadness. And it could root from childhood trauma as well. Relationships with your parents. I mean, I can't make this up. Healing. Yeah. What hurts needs to be healed. It's time to focus on that. That's their advice to you. Angels of commitment. You do have love coming in, or if you're currently in a relationship and you want this to work, I do see that going for you by putting the work in and putting the healing in. But you can't skip forward. You can't jump over the hard parts. So if you aren't in a love situation, or you're not in the love situation you wish you were in, it's going to take healing the sadness and healing your heart to find that commitment in someone. But there is some cuts that need to be made. I think this is you drawing boundaries within yourself and your life so that you can focus and heal. So I would cut anyone out that threatens your peace at this time, because right now focus on healing what hurts. This is where they want you to be and what they're helping you with. You do have love coming in. You have an honest commitment coming in, but there is going to be some cuts that need to be made to your life as of yet, whether that be people that you're not really in love with, or people who aren't positive, or this is just all cuts within yourself with negative thinking, being guarded with your heart, not healing from past stuff. Like, it's time to cut out bad habits, pretty much, when it comes to your heart space, and start opening yourself and preparing for what's coming. I hope this was helpful. I hope they gave you the advice you really needed. If they did, if you like it and want more of these in the future, please give me a thumbs up below. If you like my vibes, please subscribe. I just want to shout out to all my subscribers for being on this journey with me and being patient through all this COVID stuff. I love you so much. I'm getting back on track, I promise. Every day I'm getting a little better. As you can tell, I don't look so dead. Hopefully. I've been in this house for like 8 days. I don't know. I'm starting to lose time, and I need some sunlight. I might just sit outside tomorrow for just a little bit, just to get some air. I love you all. See you next time. Bye, pile 1. Pile 2, you picked the musical Astronaut. Super cute. All right, let's get into it. What do they want to tell you? Ooh, rituals. This is about practice. Study yourself with simple rituals. Do the dishes, fold laundry, water the plants, make a cup of tea, let wisdom sneak up on you. This to me talked about, not necessarily preaching religious stuff, but this is just a quote I always heard, like cleanliness is next to godliness. It doesn't have to be godliness. I just think it brings you zen by having a clean and organized space. I feel like Spirit's calling you to, I think your life is, and your mind is very stressed and very cluttered, and I think by having a more calm and organized environment might help you relax here. But this also talks about teaching yourself good habits, like exercising for 30 minutes every day, writing your thoughts out before bed, taking a spiritual bath every week, saging yourself every week, reading positive affirmations every morning, looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, today's going to be a good day and I'm going to be positive. Just by making yourself do this every day, it becomes naturally a part of your routine. So I think if you're trying to eat healthier, lose weight, get more sleep, have more time with your family, have more time to yourself, it's time to start creating those checklists until it becomes ingrained in your every part of your day and week. Teaching yourself positive habits. Peacefulness, yes, that's the name of the game for you now. Anytime that you have off in between work and just a minute to yourself, they really want you to focus on meditating, taking a bath, writing, taking a walk, take a class that you wanted to take, that you find joy in. Just a you time, a you minute every day. It doesn't have to be a long time. They just want you to start doing more peaceful things in your life. Ooh, ascension lift. Hey, prepare for rapid spiritual growth and be ready for opportunities. So you got a lot coming at you. You're going to be spiritually ascending, which as you do, you're going to realize that your space and your time to regroup is going to become more important. The more spiritual I become, the more time I need to myself, whether it's meditating, whether it's taking a bath, whether it's just hanging out by myself just to recharge. That's very important to spiritual people or people in leadership roles in general, because you take on a lot of stress, but you have a lot in life that's going to be elevating. That's like pay raises, moving to a bigger house. Like, I just see a lot of good shit coming for you. So they really want you to stay positive, be hopeful, and keep working on your spirituality by protecting your peace. Shine your light. You are a light worker for sure. I think you're speaking up a lot. Maybe more so than you ever have. If you feel the need to discuss something, I would. If you feel the need to help someone, I would. Follow that inner light. I feel like Spirit's talking to you a lot, and they're seeing you step up and answer that call. They're very appreciative for your work. Your vibes are important. I think you have the ability to lift and shift a room, and you've been doing very well in lifting people's spirits. But I think you stretch yourself a little too thin. You don't spend as much time pleasing yourself as you do other people in your life. Yeah, everything in moderation. Work and love and having that time to yourself. Everything needs its place. And I think this is where you need to learn a little bit of balance, is your advice. Maybe you're working too much. Maybe you're spending too much time with family and not working, or spending too much time by yourself and not putting yourself out there, putting yourself out there too much and not having enough time to yourself. Whatever it is, it's time to put things back in place and make a little bit of a map. Like, okay, I'm going to spend such and such time working. I'm going to spend such and such time with my family, and I'm going to spend such and such time with myself. And although life is crazy, I'm going to try to do this every day. It's time to put things back in their place and to organize and clean things up, because they're getting a little bit chaotic for you. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. You can do everything that you want to do. You don't need to take things off your plate, but you do need to clean up and organize. You got your meat, you got your potatoes, all your sides. You don't want them all bleeding in together. You don't want to just take your plate, because that's chaos. You're going to miss flavors, you know what I mean? It's time to organize your plate. It doesn't mean you have to take things off. You can still do all the things you want to do. Just everything in moderation. Don't go so hard at everything or one thing. Spread it out a little bit. Yes, courage. This is about speaking your truth and saying what you need in the time. You need it. If people are pressuring you to work too much, I'm sorry. I can't take on those extra hours or extra days because I want to spend more time with my family, or I need time for myself. I'm exhausted. The holidays are coming. I want to have time with my family. Or, hey, I need to spend more time at work because the holidays are coming and I want to spend more money on my family. So I'm sorry I can't spend time with you for the next couple months. You know what I mean? It's saying your truth, what you need. Have the courage to do that. Solar plexus chakra. It is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. It's okay for you to man the ship. Like, no matter who it offends or pisses off, everybody needs to man their own ship. We are all the captain of our own vessel, and it's time, honey bunny. And you've been allowing life and other people to captain that seat. No, no. No, no. Take that wheel back and speak your truth. This is what I need. This is the direction I'm going. You can either get on board or you can jump ship. But this is what's going to happen. This is the energy you need to take on in this time. Cut your cords and cancel, clear, and delete. This is about people who are in line with your captain of your own ship. People who are trying to tell you what to do with your own life. Bye, Karen. Bye, Felicia. Whatever you want to call it. Like, I'm sorry, Felicia and Karens. Because I know a lot of Karens and Felicias that are nices. That are nice. But that's what always people say, like, bye Karen, bye Felicia. I gotta find a name with like genuinely rude people that we all can agree are rude and then use that name. Because I feel like there's a lot of Karens in this world. There's a lot of Felicias. So I don't feel like they would pass those names down if people were dicks. You know what I mean? I gotta find a different saying. I'm sorry. Maybe I need to cancel, clear, delete that attitude myself. But no, I just feel like this is people who are bossy, people who just aren't lower your vibes, make you feel like shit, or just are rude assholes in general. People that don't love you correct, don't put in equal give and take, or don't genuinely add or help your life in any way. Bye. Deuces. Time to go, Spirit says. Prosperity and nurture. Yeah, because you got big things coming. Not everybody's coming with you. Okay? That's just what Spirit's like. I'm warning you. Not everybody can come with you. Some of these people they got to go. They're like dead weight. You're just trailing behind your ship here. It's time to just like, so I can bring in the good shit for you. But this is also talking about nurturing yourself. Like I said, putting that time into yourself and spending time on your spirituality and your family and the ones that are going with you. You'll know in your heart who needs to go and who needs to come or who's staying. Surrender your fear of change. Oh dear, I'm a Virgo. I fucking hate breaking up my schedule and my routine. It literally pisses me off. I have a routine. I have my way of doing things. I don't fuck with my routine. I feel like you don't have to be a Virgo, but I feel like that's your energy. You're scared. Like, I don't want to have to go get a new job and be the new person. I had to face this weeks ago. I knew I was in a shitty job. I knew I wasn't making enough money. I knew these people treated me like shit and I had to get out. But I was like, I don't want to have to like go interview for a job and like do all that shit. And then I stayed a little bit too long. You know, a few weeks longer than I should have just because I sat in that fear of change. Like, I don't want to break up my routine. But here I am making more money than I've ever made. You know, I have great hours. You know, shit went up for me. Why was I scared? I don't know. I'm trying to save you from this mistake. Don't listen to that stuff for too long because that was an orb. Holy shit. Anyway, I got goosies. That was like a whole face. Anger and chains. I'm gonna have to wash that back. That was crazy. Somebody's taking a shower. I feel like I have a bathroom above my bed. Upstairs. My bathroom's on the other side of this wall, so maybe it's in the same spot. Just sounds like it's in here. I don't know. I have 4 floors above me. And apartments all the way around me, so. You're chained to a lot of anger, though. I feel like, let me just jump right back in. Anger and chains. This is your shadow work they're helping you face right now. Letting go of resentments. I don't know if you just had like a crappy lover that just like said shit to you all the time, like, you're a waste of space, or like a family member, but I can feel like this is a hamster wheel in your head, even though you know it's not true. And anyone that reminds you of that person or puts you in that place just fucking pisses you off. You don't like to feel stuck. You don't like to feel stifled. You don't like to feel silenced. You don't like people to talk for you. You don't like people to make decisions for you. And I feel like you're just frustrated and absorbing your energy pile too. Take a breath. This is not a good place for anyone to be in. Don't let the anger change your heart and change your perspective on life or keep you in that fear. What is done is done. We can't go backwards, so let's focus on going forwards. I just heard. It's blunt and cutthroat, but it's the truth. Don't kill the messenger. I love you. Let's close it out with some tarot. Ooh, 3 of Pentacles. This is about taking action in work collaborations, celebrating a work success here, or this is your relationship with work is what you need to balance out, or you're having frustrations with. Maybe fear of losing the job, or fear of changing jobs, or fear of speaking up about a job. Or it could be like, if you work with family or if you work with a lover, that those lines are getting blurred when you go home. Like, we're not co-workers, we're, a family. Like that, I'm getting that energy for some of you. Balance that out a little bit. Or your work and romantic life. Page of Wands, again with a lot of creative ideas. You might see a cardinal. I have 2 cardinals that come to my window every day, male and female. You could be seeing cardinals, but cardinals talks about spirituality, so maybe you're getting a lot of ideas in a spiritual sense. Like, I don't know what it is when I tap into my spirituality. I write so good. Maybe like it's tapping into your poetry or songwriting skills. But I feel like the more you communicate with the divine, I just feel like whatever hobby or creative thing that you like to do just becomes better. Like, if you're a religious person and you go out and you garden and you fiddle with your garden, and while you're doing that, you're thinking about your spirituality, I feel like you have the best fucking flowers on the block, or the most vegetables, you know what I mean? Or you paint well, or you write music well, because you're tapping into your own source. So I feel like you're going to be having a lot of ideas that probably lead to the workspace. If you're looking for work ideas, spirits, like, thumbs up, they're coming in hot soon. King of Swords, there is going to be some decisions, there is going to be some cuts that need to be made. People are dead weight, and use that, the High Priestess, that third eye within yourself to see the truth and make those cuts and speak your truth, that this is how my future is going to go. This is what we're doing from here on out. Like I said, you either get on board or you jump ship. That's the energy they're wanting you to take and needing you to take. And I do see you making those cuts, trusting your intuition, trusting your inner knowing, and following it. So I feel like you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing. Take time to love and trust yourself, and trust those super sharp instincts. And you got good shit coming. So I liked it. I hope you liked it. I hope they gave you some advice that you really needed. If you like this and want more in the future, if it resonated, please give me a thumbs up below. If you like my energy, please subscribe. Shout out to all my subscribers. I love you so much. Thank you for being so patient through all of this health stuff. I'm on the mend. Hopefully my voice stays and I can just keep rolling until I go back to work, and then we'll go back to the normal schedule. Just did not see COVID coming, and it hit me like a ton of frickin' bricks, and I never want it again. And I never would wish it on anyone else. Brutal! Anyway, love you. See you next time. Bye, guys. Pile 3, you picked the snowboard. Snowboarding astronaut, if I could get him without the glare. There we go. Anyway, I'm a nerd. Let's get into it. Ooh, we have calm. Coming in with you need to calm and zen. Pile 3. A breakdown is often followed by a breakthrough. Remain calm. You might be having a mental breakdown, midlife crisis. Me too. Me too. Everybody, take a breath. I'm not judging you. I'm right there with you. What am I doing with my life? I don't fucking know. I need to figure this shit out. I'm right there with you. Those are your vibes. Or, oh my God, I can't believe this is going down. This is crazy. What do I do? That's your vibes. Your guides are like, take a deep breath in. Let it out. It's going to be okay. You're coming in fresh. It's going to be okay. Let's get into it. Ooh, tolerance. You are having to tolerate things that are yucky, people that are yucky. I don't know if it's like a boss and you just gotta you're dealing with a horrible boss, you're dealing with a horrible person that you just gotta deal with for a while. I don't know, but there's something that's shitty. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's shitty as balls. And you are just over it, but you're tolerating it. And you're trying to stay calm. Trying to be the voice of reason and just Spirit sees you. They're applauding you. Good job. Because I feel like this thing is a freaking dick. And they're like, we bow down to you. You have patience of a saint. Like, I feel like they're giving you a thumbs up. Like, good job. You're doing good. Just keep breathing. Ooh, Cosmic Sapphire 33 is this is a mirrored energy. Spirit's with you. This is very holy. Act with honor and integrity and speak your truth. And I feel like that's what you're really trying to do. You're trying to be calm when someone might be screaming at you and you're like, I'm going to be calm and not raise my voice back. Maybe you're dealing with children. Maybe you're dealing with a teenager. There's a reason why you have to have kid gloves. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's mentally ill or just going through a hard time and lashing out. I just feel like there's this whole vibe to you that's just like, I can't fucking take it. Like you want to snap. Like you are so wound so tight, but you're at the same time being the calm sea for maybe your family, maybe for a spouse, maybe your job. Love and accept yourself. This is a lot of pressure. You pressure yourself. Like you don't see this boss that you are, that Spirit is seeing. Like they're out here like, yes, pile 3. Holy shit. Most people would have blew their fucking top. Look at you at that table like, I'm not going to react in a negative way. I'm not going to react in the way they want. I'm going to stay zen and calm, and I'm going to get myself fucking through this if it kills me. Spirit is seeing this boss that you are, but you just feel like you're failing at everything, but you're not, though. You're not. Stop being so hard on yourself. You're doing so good. Like, this is a shit bitch of a situation. I don't know why they said shit bitch like that, but they're trying to tell me, like, Lizzie, this person is going through it. You have no idea. You don't need to be hard on yourself, too, because you got all this hard shit going on. Like, you are doing amazing, okay? You got this. Yes, love. You are love. You are You're doing this because of love. Whether you're dealing with someone because of your children, you're dealing with someone because of a spouse or your family or your job, you're doing this for a reason. You're seeing the bigger picture and you're keeping your eyes on the prize, and you're going to have love and you're going to have peace again. Spirit is going to help you through this because you are such a boss. So stop being so hard on yourself. You're doing amazing. I'm going to keep saying that. Yes, peace is coming into your life. Spirit just says, hold on. We're bringing you that peace. We're bringing you that peace. But this is also I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. That's what you are. You are a walking peacemaker. You are walking around when everybody's being chaotic and nasty, and you're choosing not to be chaotic and nasty. That only is going to bring you abundance. Spirit loves nothing more than a fucking peacekeeper, light being that's zen as fuck. Like, they will give you everything you want. Maybe not exactly when you need it at that second or want it, but when they can steamroll into your life, they fucking will. Because you are so rare. This is so rare of a person. I don't know why I'm feeling giggly when I'm trying to be serious, but I think maybe they're trying to tell you to lighten up and laugh. Like, they're laughing at how hard you are. Like, really? You think you're doing that bad? Like, you are doing so good. Like, what else can we show you? Like, how well you are doing. Like, they're like, we can't believe that you think you're doing that bad. You're not doing that bad. Like, you're okay. Spirit is like wound up too. They're protecting you. You are protected. You're going to be okay. They're going to see you through this. Your investments, your family, everything that you are trying to do out here in this world as this little peacekeeper, it's going to be okay. Okay? I don't know how it's going to end up for you, but it's going to end well. I can say that. And everything is pointing in the direction of them helping you through it and applauding you and just being like, I'm going to be there for you, little peacekeeper. Because the choice that you're making to be a peacekeeper, listen to what I said, everyone around you is being a total grouch or psycho or whatever's going on in your life that you're not being. You have the choice. You can just cave and be like them, or you could be good, and you're choosing to be good, and Spirit's like, holy shit. Like, yay, the good one. Oh, good job, Pal 3. I hope I'm doing it a good enough articulation of how proud they are of you. Yes, be willing to forgive other people, and you are. This is not easy for anyone. Even if you are out here being a good person, you could have a lot of anger and resentment in here because you're fed up. Like, I want to just fall apart too. Like, all of you count on me too much. Don't allow that to eat at you. Get that out of your body. Forgive yourself for feeling that way. You're not a bad person. People push and push, and they push too far. And sometimes you have to snap and put them in their place. And that's okay, because you are not here to be anyone's doormat. Even Jesus said that. Visualize your success. Visualize yourself through this burden, and that's going to help you manifest the finish line. Oh my God, I just tried to speak and nothing came out. I think you're having a hard time with your throat chakra and speaking your truth. Maybe getting what's in here and here out of your mouth is a struggle. Maybe try writing it out. Writing always is a good way to release if you can't say it. It'll help you visualize what direction you think you should go in from here as well. Singing and dancing. This is about being free. Like, I love singing and dancing around my house. Just being like a total nerd. There's no one in here but me and my cat. So, I have 2 cats. I don't know why I keep saying cat, like I only have 1. But, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be in here like, wow! I don't care. Like, no, do that. Let your freak flag out. Like, just be a nut. You have so much going on in here. Just jam out. I don't care what kind of music you're into. Just go fucking crazy. You can't hear no one. You can't hear your phone. Just dance around. You don't need rhythm. You don't need dance moves. You don't need to look cool. Just fucking go crazy for like 30 minutes. That's your homework from Spirit. We have, you know what to do, and teaching and learning. Exactly. You know what to do. You are the light worker. Okay? And you're doing it. You know that people lash out when they're hurting and they don't mean shit. So you know when to let it roll and when to be like, hey, don't fucking talk to me like that. And you know when to just be like, they're having a hard day and I'm just going to let them breathe through it. Like, you have that natural ability. But this also talks about the inner warning system. Like, if you're sensing someone is a shit face, sucking energy off you or not treating you right and you want them out of your life, you listen to that. That's spirit. Like, listen, you are my good little light worker. You don't deserve this. Not that this person is shitty, but they need to go away until they're healed. They're not treating you well. Get rid of them. Listen to that. You know what to do. You know who to help, and you know who to let go. And sometimes that's the hard part. Like, sometimes you have to allow people to hit rock bottom to change. You can't change for them. They have to want to. And sometimes they don't want to until their whole life fucking hits the fan. You know what I mean? The shit fan. Like, oh fuck, my life is shit. That fan, people need to hit it to learn. And I feel like you've hit that level many times within yourself, and because of it, you learned compassion. And those who haven't got there, who aren't compassionate towards you, you don't need to hold their hand. They need to learn to be their own self-motivator. Not easy for a light worker to admit that it's time to let someone sink. You know, at the end of the day, sink or swim is everybody's choice. Nobody can swim for you, and no one can ask for help for you. It's always going to have to be up to the person, and you can only do so much. I think this is where you need to learn a balance. I'm in the same boat too. Like, I have the hardest time saying no. Like, I want to say no, and I still say yes. So I'm not criticizing you too much. I have this problem too. You want to help the whole world. And, you know, when you always feel like that one time you say no, it's going to be like someone's life or death. But maybe that is how their story is supposed to go. You were supposed to be the no before the oh shit. You know, everybody has a part to play. And you can't save everybody, my boo-boos, with the good hearts. I know you try, and I love you so much for it, but don't try at the detriment to your own self and putting yourself in other people's yucky energy that's going to absorb into your life. Be protective of who's in your life. Surrender to the magic of who you are. Yes, you are a gifted, rare light worker starseed, okay? You might even be a witch. I'm feeling those vibes. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't call myself those things, but I'm feeling them for you. It's time to stop running. Spirit's like, why are you running? You are a spiritual badass. Hello. You can keep running. We're just going to keep following you because you're a spiritual badass. Like, you can't outrun it. Time to step into your power, my friends. Don't be afraid of it. We are only given what we can handle, and it's going to be... I'm a psychic medium. I still get scared, okay? All the fucking time. I will never get used to hearing spirits or seeing them. I fucking jump. I will scream. I've been seeing shit since I was a little kid, and I still jump and scream sometimes. You know? Fuck, it's intense. It's okay. But it's not scary. Sometimes they look scary, but they're not actually scary. Like, there's always... Like, take a minute. And then... You know, once the freak out happens, look at it from different eyes. Artificial heart. You are living... Maybe you are in a relationship but not in love. Or you're in a job that you hate. You're doing something because you think you have to, or because you think it's a plan, or because you just invested a lot of time in it, and people would be like, why are you quitting now? Like, because my heart's not in it. Exactly. Your heart's not in something. Or your heart's not with someone. It's time to do something about that. Don't kill the messenger. Let's close it out with some tarot. Tarot. I like tarot, but I've been trying to say tarot. Because I feel like... I don't know which one is right. To be honest, I hear them all. Which one is right? Does anyone actually know that? Another kitty hair. Oh my god, that took off like a bat. It never does that. I feel like that's spirit. a message. It landed on my table. It's that same white hair that landed on me. And circulating through this. My cat. She's an all black cat and she had one white fucking hair. I don't know if it's like the last of her kitten hair or something that's been following me around. Like a bird. Anyway, the world, angel of success. Yeah, I mean, you have a whole new cycle coming in. You are successful. You are a massive powerhouse manifester. You can literally manifest anything as long as you're putting that positive thought and belief and you're being positive in your mind space. And yes, you have manifestation and spiritual gifts if that's what you've been asking your guides. We have 5 of Pentacles, isolation, and 8 of... You've been spending too much time alone, or you've been like holding your heart back too long from something. It's time to depart from that energy and go towards where your heart feels happy, or to get more out in the world and be of the world instead of retreating from it. I hope this was helpful. I hope they gave you advice that you really needed. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you liked it, want more in the future, hit the thumbs up below. If you like my energy, please subscribe. Thank you to all my subscribers out there for being on this journey with me, being patient through all this sickness with the COVIDs. The fucking vid got me. Oh my god, I hope it never gets me again. I hope I have the antibodies for all the strains now. Jesus. I love you all. See you next time. Stay healthy out there. Bye, guys. Toodly toots. What the fuck was that? I don't know. No. Toodly loo. No. I don't like that either. I need to get a catchphrase. Toodles. Whatever. Bye, guys.